We're back with high school basketball on Simon's Cable Channel 2. This is special telecast, the Battle by the Bay. We've completed 3 periods here in the brand new high-tech Atlantic City High School, and the score, the unbeaten Pleasantville Greyhounds 55 and the Atlantic City Vikings 52. A great comeback by the Vikings, Ken. They did it with defense.
They had a big 23-point quarter, Chuck, outscored Pleasantville 23-15, and they were led by Lamar Johnson and Kevin Wilkins, and they have the ball now. They can cut this to a 1-point game with a basket here.
Vikings showing good patience. Abel Bernard on the baseline, puts up a 3, up no good. Rebound, Wilkins has it knocked away, ball's loose on the floor. Noel Gonzalez has it, throws it up to Davenport, out of bounds. Atlantic City contesting every loose ball, Ken. Every time the ball goes on the floor, it seems like there's 2 or 3 Vikings diving for it.
I just think they're out hustling the Greyhounds on the basket, underneath the basket. They're getting 2 and 3 shots, and that's been the difference in the second half.
There's Harris over to Brathwaite. Brathwaite drives the baseline, puts it up. Strickland comes over and scores over the outstretched arm of Rod Strickland. A tremendous drive by David Brathwaite. Pleasantville 55, Atlantic City 54. Here's Gonzalez back for the Greyhounds. Puts a shot up, no good. Strickland rebounds, good. Up and in by the big boy, Rob Strickland. He puts it in, 57-54. Big offensive board, Ken, for Mr. Strickland. There it is on the replay. We're back live. Rasheen Harris is going to control. This is just the pace Joe Fussner wants. Just the pace he wants. Inside to Wilkins. It's up. No good, but he's fouled. He drew the foul that time on Mr. Strickland. How many on Strickland, Ken Williams?
Did he call it on Strickland or did he call it on Perry, Chuck? I'm not really sure here.
I think he called it on Strickland. Yes, he did. Okay. 55, Ken.
That's his third, Chuck.
So he picks up his third with 6:48 left in the 4th period. The Greyhounds up 3, 57-54, but Kareem Harris will go to the line. He can cut the Greyhound lead to 1.
Most important point here, Chuck, is Atlantic City is staying in this game. They're using the clock, and Wilkins is on the bench. So if they can cut this down to a 2 or 3 minute game and hang in there, it's going to be a real fine finish.
Harris makes the first. He'll have another. Shot up and good. 57-56. Pleasantville clinging now to a 1-point lead as the Vikings, like the incoming high tide, have really come on here in the 4th period in the battle by the Bay. Jamar Perry loses it underneath. It'll be Atlantic City Viking basketball with a chance, Ken Williams, to take the lead. What do you think they'll run here, Ken?
They're going to try to get the ball down inside, Chuck. And if they can't score inside, I think they'll try to kick it out to David Brathwaite, who seems to have a hot hand here. But they're going to definitely go inside. There they go.
Going inside to the big boy Johnson. Puts it up. We get a foul on Davenport. Could have been called on Strickland, but Lamar Johnson, who has really set up shop inside here tonight,
and that's Davenport's fourth,
creating problems for the Pleasantville defense, Ken.
Yes, they. I think they have to front Johnson inside. Strickland's playing behind him and they're dumping the ball in. He's big enough that if he fronts him, they can't get the ball into him, Chuck.
Lamar Johnson will go to the line with a chance to give the Vikings the lead. First shot up and good. We're all tied at 57-57 with 6:24 left. Johnson can give Atlantic City its first lead of the night. In and out. Rebound Strickland, and we have a foul. Ball went halfway down, came out. Rob Strickland got the rebound, and he was fouled by Kareem Harris. 16th foul on the Vikings, so one more will be in the penalty, Ken. They're not in the penalty yet. Pleasantville will inbound. Here they come. We're all tied at 57-57. This the battle by the Bay. Here's Jamar Perry dribbling it inside. It's knocked away. Strickland has it. He scores. Rob Strickland outfought the Atlantic City defender for the basketball and scored inside. Ken, when the big horse is hungry, you have to feed him.
And he's got to come up big now, Chuck. They need him inside, and they have got to go to him, and he's got to bang those boards.
Here's Harris with a 3 up. No good. Rebound's going to be run down by Gonzalez. The basketball will be Pleasantville. Pleasantville basketball off the mystery. 5:52 left in the 4th period. Last 2 times down, Ken Leary has opted to go inside for his big man, Mr. Strickland.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move, Chuck. I think he's got to go inside and force something to happen.
There's a steal by Abel Bernard. Abel Bernard down to Harris. Harris puts it up, no good. Rebounds loose, fought for. Noel Gonzalez has it, he's fouled by Lamar Johnson. Noel Gonzalez came up with the loose ball, and he was fouled by Lamar Johnson. How many's that on Lamar, Ken?
That's 3 on him, Chuck. That's a team 5th. So on the next foul, Atlantic City will be shooting 1-1, but they can commit another one before Pleasantville shoots 1-1, and that might be a key.
59-57 Greyhounds. They have the basketball, a chance to add to the lead. Jamar Perry, he's the man that gets it done. He's the operator. He's looking inside for Strickland. Can't find him, but he's going to draw a foul.
That's the 3rd on Kareem Harris, Chuck. That's a team 6. And from now on, after they inbound, from now on, both teams will be shooting the bonus. So the foul situation has evened itself out here now.
It'll be Pleasantville basketball. They have a 2-point lead, and with 5:25 left, Joe Fussner is going to get Kevin Wilkins back in the basketball game with 4 fouls. Ken, but they did what they wanted. They bought time with Wilkins on the bench. He comes back in with they're only down 2.
That's exactly right, and I think it's even more important now that Pleasantville goes inside, which is exactly what they did, and Wilkins cannot afford to foul, or he's out of this ball.
And they went right to Strickland, who put it up and in, 61-57. They're feeding the big horse. He's hungry tonight in the 4th period in the battle by the Bay. Harris over to Brathwaite. Brathwaite for a 3. Up, no good. Lamar Johnson on a rebound. Puts it up. Draws a foul.
And that's draws a foul.
Number 4 on Strickland. Lamar Johnson has just been a workhorse on the offensive glass for the Atlantic City Vikings, Ken.
Yeah, I had said before, if you remember, Chuck, that I thought that they would put Johnson on Strickland because he's a wide body. Even though he sacrifices some height, he has the physical attributes to push Strickland around a little bit, and that's exactly what he's done here in the second half.
Johnson puts a first shot up, and good, he'll get another. Pleasantville leads at 61-58. Second shot by Lamar Johnson. Up, no good. Rebound. William Ames. Greyhounds have it, and a 3-point lead. We're under 5 minutes. Here comes Jamar Perry operating against Abel Bernard. Perry going to shoot a 3. Up, in and out. Rebound. Clifton Jones. Knocked away by Wilkins. We'll wait for the call. It'll be Pleasantville basketball.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chuck, I think Wilkins got a break there.
Almost drew his 5th on that play right there.
But I'll tell you what, I like to see that. He's got 4 fouls, but he's aggressive.
You have to play, Ken. You can't be tentative.
Yep.
There's too much at stake tonight in this basketball game. Strickland has it out to Clifton Jones. Clifton Jones with a head fake. Drives, puts it up, shot up, no good. Rebound, 2 Vikings had it. It goes right to Strickland. He misses a dunk. He missed the dunk. It'll be Atlantic City basketball. Strickland went up for the jam. He almost pulled this new facility down, Ken, but he couldn't make the basket.
And the Atlantic City coaches wanted a technical foul. They felt he hung on the rim, but they did not get the call.
Brathwaite drives the baseline, puts it up. Lamar Johnson fights for it. Wilkins over the top, puts it up and called for a travel. Kevin Wilkins, working very hard, went up for the rebound, was called for a travel. 61-58, we've got 4:06 left. The Hounds have the basketball. And now we have a technical foul on Atlantic City coach Joe Fussner. Ken, did you hear what he said?
Chuck, with these headsets, I can hardly hear you.
Which official teed him up there, Ken?
That was Keith Jones.
Keith Jones.
They were upset about the non-call and the technical, and they were upset on the play under their basket, and he said something, and the official called a technical.
All right, Perry goes to the line. He'll have 2. They'll get possession. We'll try to get the replay on the call again to see what Fussner was complaining about. Perry makes the second shot. It'll be Pleasantville ball, 62-58. I don't know if we have it or not. I think they were complaining about hanging on the rim with Strickland, Ken. They wanted a technical, and then Wilkins went up and was called for the travel. The 2 calls did not go their way.
No, but I'll tell you what, Chuck, in a game like this, you hate to see a technical foul called.
You really do.
You stop the play, you calm them down. I just hate to see a technical foul.
Ames with an offensive foul. William Ames with an offensive foul. Well, the Atlantic City basketball, they trail 62-58 with 3:51 left. So the technical really didn't hurt Joe Fussner that much.
No, it didn't.
They only got one foul shot, and they didn't get a basket.
Well, we'll see at the end if that 1 point makes a difference, Chuck.
Abel Bernard in the corner, out to Wilkins. He's fouled. Foul's going to be on Davenport. Abel Bernard had the ball in the corner, threw it to the lane to Kevin Wilkins, and now Atlantic City will go to the line, very big 1-and-1.
That was Noel Gonzalez on the foul, his first. But from now on in, both teams will be shooting the 1-and-1, so the fouls are extremely important.
Wilkins at the line. First shot up and good. He'll get another. 62-59 Greyhounds. 3:39 left in the Battle by the Bay. Second shot up and good. 62-60. Pleasantville has a 2-point lead. And the basketball, Ken, we'll see if they continue to look down low for the big man, Rob Strickland.
He has Lamar Johnson on Strickland now, Chuck.
Strickland calling for him to give it to Strickland. I mean Johnson. Jamar Perry with a 5-second violation. 5-second violation. It'll be Atlantic City basketball with 3:25 left. They're down 2. They have a chance to tie.
Chuck, I've seen more 5-second violations tonight than I've seen all year.
Abel Bernard has the ball in the corner. Inside to Lamar Johnson. Head fake. Puts it up. No good. Rebound fought for. Johnson. Gonzalez has it. PVILLE breaking down the floor. Noel Gonzalez pulls it up. Out to Perry. Perry takes it in the lane. Puts a shot up. Good. Jamar Perry penetrated into the lane, gave the Greyhounds the basket, and a 4-point lead. 64-40 with 2:50 left here in the fourth period. The Battle by the Bay. Abel Bernard for 3. Up, no good. Rebound, Clifton Jones. Clifton Jones on the rebound. The Hounds have it with 2:37 left and a 4-point lead. Ken, they may look to pull it out here, try to get a good shot. The right side is Strickland, puts it up, no good. Rebound Bernard, down to Brathwaite. Brathwaite to Wilkins. It's blocked, but we got a push. A pushing foul on number 25, Jamar Perry. Wilkins will go to the line for 2 shots with 2:22 left here, Ken.
And that's his 4th, Chuck.
4th foul on Jamar Perry. So Wilkins will go to the line, shooting 2 with his team down by 4.
Key foul shots, Chuck. Very, very key now.
First shot up, in and out. He'll get another. 2:22 left. Pleasantville with a 64-60 lead. There's been a constant din in the building, a real playoff atmosphere here at Atlantic City High School as we culminate this great invitational, the Battle by the Bay. Second shot up, no good, miss. Strickland with a rebound. Pleasantville has it. At a 4-point lead, Ken.
I look for them to hold it a little out. Hold it now, Chuck. They're going to go into a 4-corner and play for the layup.
Jamar Perry on Bernard inside to Davenport, puts it up. No good, but he's fouled.
I think it was a foul before that basket.
He's fouled, Pat Davenport, as he went to the basket. He'll go to the line with a chance to put the Hounds up by 6. 2:07 left, Ken.
That's for Lamar Johnson, Chuck. I'll tell you what, this is been a tough game to work, and I think these officials have really done an outstanding job. The people are on the floor here. It's a packed house, a very emotional game, and I think they've done a real nice job.
Yes, they have done a fine job. Davenport makes the first one, 65-60 Hounds. Second shot up, in and out. Strickland with a rebound. Puts it back up. Can't get it. Davenport gets it back. It'll be Greyhound basketball. They have a 5-point lead, and now they can milk some clock. Davenport with a drive. No good. The Vikings have it. They trail 65-60. There's Harris bringing it up. It's stolen by Gonzalez. He's going in to Jones. He throws it down. Clifton Jones with a slam dunk. They're going crazy. 67-60, and that may have been the one to do it. Abel Bernard back to Wilkins. Wilkins inside and scores. And Atlantic City is going to take a timeout. Joe Fussner calling for a timeout. They couldn't get it.
He wanted to get that.
He wanted the timeout. His kids didn't see him. 67-62. Clifton Jones with a big slam dunk. Wilkins answered for the Vikings. Jamar Perry inside. Puts it up and is fouled. Jamar Perry draws the foul with 1 minute and 9 seconds left here in the battle by the Bay. Watch Clifton Jones. He throws it down, and with that, the Pleasantville cheering section erupted, Ken Williams.
Yes, they did. That's his third. That's his third dunk of the night, Chuck.
I think they heard that all the way on Main Street in Pleasantville.
But I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody's in Pleasantville, Chuck. They're all here.
They're all in the gym. Troy Battle shaking his head yes right here. Shot up, no good by Jamar Perry. Atlantic City's not dead yet.
No,
they played hard tonight, and they're not about to toss in the towel. They trail by 5, 67-62. Harris wheels, deals, inside to Johnson, up and good. And now Joe Fussner gets the timeout he wants as Lamar Johnson scores inside. Well, watch the replay here, Ken. Good patience by the Vikings. They needed a basket. Harris penetrated, wheeled, dealed, passed off to Johnson inside. He put it up and in. And that time, the Vikings got the timeout they needed. And what can we look for here, Ken, from Joe Fussner as he sets up his defense?
Well, they're going to try to pressure the ball, Chuck. I think if they get it inbounds, they will probably commit a personal foul right away. They have got to double team the ball and try to get the steal. If they don't, again, they should take the foul. He has 2 timeouts left, so that if Pleasantville, or if they do score, they can stop the clock right away and utilize those last 2 timeouts. So this game is not over by far.
You know, I just want to say, sometimes, Ken Williams, you give events a lot of hype. We've hyped this event, and in such cases as the Super Bowl is usually too much hype. But this game has really lived up to everything we thought it was going to be.
Yes, it has. Chuck, it's a credit to the players. It's a credit to Coach Leary and Coach Fussner. They have their teams well prepared, especially Coach Fussner. After a loss last night, he has come back, and his kids are ready to play. And this is just an outstanding game.
67-64, the Greyhounds have a 3-point lead in the basketball. 50 seconds remaining in regulation. Clifton Jones is going to kill some clock, and Wilkins can't foul him because he's got 5, but he does. He does, and he fouls out. He fouled out. That was his 5th.
That's his 5th, Chuck. I'm surprised they didn't commit that foul a little sooner. But
the last player you would want to foul would be Kevin Wilkins because he's got 4.
That's exactly right.
And what a fine game he has played. Kevin Wilkins, the 6'7" junior, gave everything he had tonight. He was plagued by foul trouble, but he played very hard. Joe Fussner coming out to congratulate him.
Well, Chuck, I imagine, unless the Mainland Mustangs have anything to say about this, that these 2 teams will be back here in a couple of weeks on a Saturday afternoon, and I'm sure that they'll have a packed house just like they do today.
Clifton Jones will go to the line for 1 and 1. 44.8 seconds remaining. Greyhounds up 3. Shot up and in. Clifton Jones makes it 68-64. Pleasantville. Jones waits, studies, shoots, and scores. 69-64 Pleasantville. 43 seconds left. Atlantic City needs some points.
Pleasantville's got to move that zone out.
Brathwaite for 3. He hit it. The judge's son said, I'm not guilty. I'm going to hit the 3. And he did it from the corner. 69-67. Ken Williams, it's not over yet.
That's absolutely not, Chuck. I'm surprised Pleasantville didn't move that zone out a little
Let's watch it again. David Brathwaite, a big 3. 69-67. And now Ken Williams will look for the Vikings to put on good defensive pressure and then foul. We'll look at the replay again of the 3-point shot as Atlantic City showed good patience, got it around to Brathwaite. Brathwaite put it up, nothing but net.
Atlantic City, Pleasantville had their defense packed in tight. I'm very surprised at that because at that point you can afford to give up the 2, but you don't want to give up the 3. And they gave up that 3, and they're going to have to, Atlantic City's going to have to, if they can't steal the inbounds, they're going to have to foul and put Pleasantville at the line and then come back and try to hit a couple more of those 3-pointers.
All right. This game's been everything we thought it would be. The neighborhood rivals. They very rarely play, but tonight they play in the Battle by the Bay. 69-67. Jamar Perry's in trouble. He called a timeout. He called a timeout. He called a timeout as he was pressured in the corner. I couldn't see because somebody stood up in front of me, but Ken, they double teamed him in the corner. A key timeout call that time.
Yes, they had him double teamed. He had no outlet pass, and he looked at the official right away. Good coaching. Timeout. It's only their second. They have 2 more to burn, and there's about, I would say, 30 seconds left in this game, Chuck.
All right, and again, Joe Fussner will set up his defense. Try to deny the inbounds pass. That time they had Jamar Perry trapped, but he wisely took the timeout. There you see some of the great crowd here. There's Boyd Sands, Executive Director of the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association, and what an event he's seeing here in Atlantic City. And he told you at halftime, a good chance that the South Jersey Group 4 Finals may be played right here if Atlantic City not involved, and that would be maybe Shawnee and Camden. But tonight we have Atlantic City Pleasantville, 69-67, 30 seconds left. Full court pass to Strickland. He missed the layup. He gets it back. He missed it again. And Abel Bernard comes down with the rebound. 23 seconds left.
We got a timeout with Atlantic City, Chuck.
Lamar Johnson took the timeout. Kenny, the big boy, Strickland, put it up once, couldn't get it, put it up again, couldn't get it, and then Abel Bernard came down with a rebound, and now the Atlantic City Vikings have a chance to tie. If we can look at those 2 shots again on the replay, we'll see how close the Greyhounds came to scoring. Strickland had not 1 but 2 shots, Ken. Let's look at it on the replay if our fine crew.
I think he went up, Chuck, with that on the first time and was going to dunk it.
Here it is.
His mind.
Had the first one, missed it, got it back, put it up again. It rolled around and out, and then Abel Bernard came down with the rebound. So, Ken Williams, going to put you in Joe Fussner's shoes right now. Who do you go to?
Well, I either have to go inside to Johnson or I have to set up a screen for Brathwaite because I think Brathwaite is their money player. He's had a real good ball game. He has over 20 points. He's hit a couple 3-pointers.
23.6 seconds left. Atlantic City has the basketball. They trail by 2. This, the Battle by the Bay on Salmon's Cable Channel 2. Harris has it. Pleasantville playing Brathwaite, head up.
They're in a box and 1.
Box and 1 on Brathwaite. They have down on Brathwaite. Here's Harris taking it to the hole. Puts up a circus shot. He hits it. He hits it. Regine Harris hit a circus shot. He hit a circus shot. The basket is good. Okay, and we have a call.
Timeout, Chuck. They ran the clock, so I don't know exactly.
Let's go to the replay. We'll watch the shot one more time by Regine Harris. He had to pump fake it. He put it in. What a shot. Let's look at it again if we can. A Pleasantville player came out to block the shot. Harris had to pull it down, Ken, and put it back up and in.
There's a question as to how much.
Let's watch it again, Ken. Here it is. Regine Harris over Strickland. He put it in.
Beautiful play, Chuck.
All right, now we have a question over how much time is left and if there was a timeout called. I did not see if Pleasantville got a timeout. Bill Rafferty's going to inform me right now.
There was a timeout, and they're going to have to put time back on this clock.
Okay.
It's just a matter of they're going to put.
Okay, we'll try to sort out the situation here. It's going to be.
They're going to put.
It's going to be Pleasantville basketball.
Pleasantville basketball under their own basket, and I imagine there's going to be about 3 seconds and change on this clock.
All right, we'll see how much time they put back on. Hey, get him down. What a game here. The Battle by the Bay. We'll watch the replay one more time. Rasheed Harris, it didn't look like there was any way he could throw it down, but he took it in and around Ken. Somehow it went in. All right, there it is, 3.6 seconds. We'll keep now it's 3.4. So 3.4 seconds on the clock. Let's watch it again. Watch the shot again by Harris. How did he make it? But he did. And now we're back. Clifton Jones is going to inbound. Gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to take one from half court. It's up. No good. Overtime. The Battle by the Bay at the end of regulation. The score, the Atlantic City Vikings 69. The Pleasantville Greyhounds 69. And Ken Williams, this has been one of the better high school basketball games I have ever witnessed in the southern New Jersey area. And I mean that because of the amount of effort on both sides.
Chuck, it's a pressure game. A lot of people here. The game means an awful lot to both teams, and they have not disappointed anybody in this building.
Don't go away on Simon's Cable Channel 2. We'll be back with overtime in the Battle by the Bay right after this.
Natural gas makes a home more comfortable.
Ask Kevin Scarborough, who made more than 200 home buyers happy with natural gas heat in English Creek, Egg Harbor Township. Or ask Kevin Rauch.
I recommend natural gas heat to my clients for its cleanliness and dependability. It's economical and it's efficient. But most of all, it's environmentally safe. Remember, now's the time to think natural gas heat.
For more information, call South Jersey Gas Company. We're here for you naturally. Remember, natural gas is best.
Shoppy Trophy has been a South Jersey winning tradition for over 70 years. Shoppy has a full selection of trophies and plaques fit for any occasion or sport and can be customized with your logo. They have functional gifts like Seiko or Bulova clocks, pens, money clips, and letter openers. If you're looking for something unusual, try Shoppy's collection of Emmett Kelly porcelain figurines. So if you're looking for a gift for a coach, player, teacher, or student, award yourself and go to Shoppy Trophy, the official award maker for Miss America. 1031 Shore Road, Linwood, 653-1684.
Hi, I'm Chuck Betson of the Betson Connection on Simon's Cable Channel 2, and I want to make a limousine connection. I call Advanced Limousine 645-2100, whether it's a concert in Philadelphia, a sporting event at Veterans Stadium or the Spectrum, or a night in the town in Atlantic City. Advanced Limousine is the official limousine of the Betson Connection. Dial 645-2100.
Welcome back to high school basketball on Simon's Cable Channel 2. This the Battle by the Bay. Overtime. Atlantic City 69, Pleasantville 69. Rasheed Harris hit his circus shot. We're going overtime, Ken.
It's a 4-minute overtime, Chuck, and they jumped the ball off just like they do the start of the game. It used to be overtime was 2 minutes, and they changed it this year to 4 minutes. So this is the first overtime I've seen this year, but it's 4 minutes this year instead of 2.
All right, Clifton Jones took it to the basket. Missed the shot. Ball was knocked out by Atlantic City. Pleasantville will inbound. Clifton Jones has it inside the Davenport. It's knocked away. Here come the Vikings. David Brathwaite has it. Over to Harris. Shot up. No good. Rebound Lamar Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Atlantic City basketball.
Chuck, there's so many people at the end of this floor, they can't even inbound the ball here.
Crowd almost spilling out on the floor here, and they're doing a good job with security here. It's been a well-run tournament right down to the end. Abel Bernard has it inside to Johnson. Throws it away. Pleasantville basketball. 3:36 left.
I'll tell you, Chuck, win or lose, both of these schools, both of these coaches, and both of these programs can be extremely proud because these kids have given it everything they have.
And we might might see it again, and we'll have it on Channel 2. Brought to you by the Betson Connection. Here's Clifton Jones. He takes it into the lane, off to Strickland. He's fouled. Clifton Jones took the ball inside, drew the defender, and dished it off to the big boy, Rob Strickland, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots, Ken Williams.
Yes, he will, and that's the third on Bernard, so he's in pretty good shape. There are quite a few players now with 4, especially on Pleasantville.
Strickland at the line. First shot up, no good. He'll get another. 3:22 remaining. We're in overtime. The battle by the Bay. They both came to play. Second shot up, no good by Strickland. Rebound, Jamar Perry. Up, no good. Strickland with a follow. It went halfway down and came out. Here come the Vikings. Harris with some numbers. A circus shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Harris runs it down. It'll be Viking ball. Over to Brathwaite. Brathwaite for 3. Up, no good. Gonzalez has it. Pleasantville has numbers. Gonzalez takes it to the hole up. No good. Abel Bernard with a rebound.
Pleasantville can't buy a basket at that end.
They just can't get one. Here's Abel back for Atlantic City. Off to Harris. It's blocked by Strickland. What a defensive play. Kenny, they're leaving nothing in the locker room tonight. 110%. It looked tight like they had an open shot. The big horse came over, knocked it out of bounds. Atlantic City retains possession. 69-69, Abel Bernard with a head fake, drives a baseline, puts a shot up, no good, rebound, Strickland has it knocked away. Here comes Jamar Perry out of the pack. Neither team able to score in the overtime, and both have as excellent opportunities. Here's Jamar Perry in the lane, puts it up, in and out. In and out, they can't grab a hoop, down to Johnson, he saves it in. Harris has it, Davenport on him, back to Abel Bernard. Bernard drives the baseline, walks with the basketball. He traveled with it, Ken. 69-69, 2:12 left. The battle by the Bay. We're bringing it to you by the Betson Connection on Simon's Cable Channel 2. What a game!
This is a key possession now, Chuck. They've rimmed that basket 3 or 4
Jamar
times.
Perry with a jumper, and he hits. They needed one, and Jamar Perry was there to deliver it. Took it in the lane. Pleasantville 71. Atlantic City 69. 1:47 left, Ken.
I think the timeouts are important here, Chuck. Atlantic City has 1, and I think Pleasantville has 3. You get an extra timeout with the overtime. Atlantic City had used 4, but they will pick up an extra one now.
Harris has the ball. Back to Brathwaite. Gonzalez is on him. Vikings down by 2, 1:29 left. Over to Bernard. Bernard looks for Lamar Johnson. Back at the Harris. Pleasantville stand. Brathwaite from downtown Atlantic City. Up and no good. Rebound fought for. Perry has it in the corner. Out to Clifton Jones. Jones is going to bring it up the floor. Shot up and blocked. Abel Bernard has it. Davenport takes it. Clifton Jones. He took it to the basket. He missed, but Pleasantville got it back. Jamar Perry shakes, fakes, shot, up, no good. Rebound fought for. Knocked to Abel Bernard. Atlantic City has it. They're going to get it down to Brathwaite. Brathwaite drive. A block. No foul.
I don't know what they call it.
Let's see the call. Let's see the call, Ken.
All right, we got a replay here, Chuck.
It's a foul. There's the replay. It is a foul. So Atlantic City will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's against Davenport. That's his 5th, Chuck. I'll tell you what, these officials are letting a lot go now. There's a lot of banging out there. A lot of banging. They're going to let the kids decide the game.
Yes, they are. Here's the situation. Atlantic City trails 71-69. I don't know why the clock is running. I hope they can stop the clock here.
They turned that clock on a timeout.
All right, they have to fix the clock here because it's running. I guess they're waiting for it to run it down.
Let me tell you what happened, Chuck. Davenport fouled out. They have a minute to put a substitute
exactly.
in. So they put a minute on the board.
Okay.
Now it's back to
48.1 seconds. There you see it. A great job by our production team. The score 71-69 Pleasantville. But David Brathwaite, here comes the judge. He's got 2 shots. this one in and out. He has another. Brathwaite at the line. Shot up and good. 48.1 seconds. The Hounds have a lead by 1. Jamar Perry looking for help. Gets it to Clifton Jones. Jones brings it over half court. Takes it inside on Bernard. Out to Ames. Back to Gonzalez. Hounds going to eat up some clock. Gonzalez over to Ames. Back to Gonzalez. They're in the spread. Rasheed Harris all over Gonzalez. Foul. Rasheed Harris fouls Noel Gonzalez. And with 24.5 seconds left in the first overtime, Noel Gonzalez will go to the line. Ken Williams for a 1-and-1.
He's probably their best foul shooter.
85% at the foul line. Bill Raftery coming up big for us here.
These are both key shots. This can make it a 3-point game, Chuck.
Gonzalez shoots it. No good. Rebound Atlantic City. They have it with a chance to take the lead. 20 seconds left. The Vikings trail 71.
It's probably less than a real click of your finger.
What a basketball game we've had tonight. All for you tonight on Shaman's Cable Channel 2. The Battle by the Bay. Everything it was billed as and more. 71-70. We think there's a tenth of a second left on the clock. As we see it here at courtside, it says 0-0.
These new clocks are supposed to eliminate that, Chuck, and this is the second time it's happened tonight. It happened the first game.
Harris, and there it is. That's the end of the basketball game here in the Battle by the Bay. The final score, the Pleasantville Greyhounds 71. The Atlantic City High School Vikings 70. And Ken Williams, what a game we saw here. There you see David Brathwaite laying on the floor, his head down. He's being consoled by Rasheed Harris. No one has anything to be disappointed about tonight, Ken. Both these teams left it all on the floor.
They sure did, Chuck, and this is what high school sports is all about. Both of these teams gave it well over 100%, and everybody involved in this tournament should be congratulated for just a fine, fine effort.
And it was a thriller in the new villa here at Atlantic City High School. The Pleasantville Greyhounds appeared to have control early, Ken, and then Atlantic City came back. If we can, here's a replay of the last shot again. Atlantic City had the basketball, got the shot up, and went halfway down. Didn't go out. Johnson got the rebound. It was blocked. A big block by Strickland, and then a loose ball fought for. A tenth of a second remained. Not enough time for the Vikings to get the shot off. And so the final here in the Battle by the Bay, the Pleasantville Greyhounds remain unbeaten by the skin of their teeth. And we'll watch it once again, Ken Williams. That ball was halfway down. It wouldn't go in. And as a result, the Greyhounds remain undefeated. They go to 21-0 on the season. Atlantic City will fall to 16-4. Ken Williams totaling up the score right now. If you can, Ken, do you have the final scores? Let's run down the scoring. First, give us the scoring for the Pleasantville Greyhounds.
For the Greyhounds, Jamar Perry had 20 points. Ames had 6, Davenport had 5, Gonzalez had 8, Jones had 22, and the big boy Strickland had 15. And for the Vikings, Johnson had 14, David Brathwaite had 21, Rasheed Harris had 8, Kareem Harris had 4, Abel Bernard had 8, and Kevin Wilkins had 15. I just can't say enough, Chuck, about the way these kids played tonight. They left it all on the floor, and I can't wait for this rematch in 2 weeks. If Atlantic City wins out and beats Mainland, it'll be just another fantastic game.